opening up and giving you guys my thoughts about the Logitech G HUB software. This is Logitech new software. It's about time that they deserve a new software, but even though I do love the old one, but at the same time I had to get used to this new one. Now keep in mind this is still in beta, so if you have any problems, they expect for you to give them feedback. Really my feedback that I really want from Logitech, since I know I use the webcam, the C920, I really wish, because there's one problem I do have with the old software, and the old software, they didn't update since I forgot, maybe like a few years ago. Maybe it's like around 2013 or 2014, somewhere around that area. That didn't update the software. I've been having a lot of issues with these webcam software, and it would have been nice if they can kind of implement to this as well, that you can not only to use to play around with the filters, but only to use that you can record your videos and also take pictures if you want to, or at least come out with a new software for it, just like you did with the for the Logitech gaming peripherals. And I will say that the software, I never have no problems with it, no crashes, runs very smooth. So no issues right there. It's been working very well. And of course, as you see in front of you, I have the G513. Of course, I wanted to try it out with RGB, see how it is. So where's the major difference that we're going to see with this software compared to the old software? Good question. The biggest difference I see is the customizability when it comes to lighting. So before, on the old Logitech software, if you want to, let's say for example, hey, I want 2 lighting zones for my scroll wheel and my logo, you couldn't do that on the old one. You only can pick one color and that's it. You can't go, like for example, as you see right here in front of your screen, that you see a red scroll wheel and a white Logitech and a white logo. You couldn't do that on the old one. And pretty much the profiles is, they're already set up already, that I assume probably, I don't know how this is gonna work, but as soon you install a game and Logitech knows that's going to be compatible, and it automatically will be set up into your Logitech G software. So as soon as you launch that game, you can really, it will launch that profile, and all those buttons and macros you assign to that game will be launched with that profile only. Whereas that really nice. Before, the old Logitech software, you had your options to always check mark or leave it unchecked. So that means, like, if you leave it unchecked, it's gonna even work for desktop applications. As anything, doesn't matter what program or application you have open, it's gonna work. So the best way, if you don't want to have run to that issue, is always hit the checkbox for use this profile, activate when this application or this game or etc. launches. Pretty much, I'll show you guys all the profiles. Now keep in mind, I did not set this up. This is automatically set up there already. So of course, I got Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, CSGO, Destiny 2, Diablo 3, Far Cry 5, Fortnite, GTA 5, Overwatch, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, and Rainbow Six Siege. It's already there, good to go. On the old software, you have to go to the mouse configuration, but there's 2 of them. When you hit the one looks like a monitor, one looks like a pointer. When you click on that, that gives you access to your onboard memory as well. You can add a lot of profiles, and they had the little like a little clock icon that when you click on it and search what games you have in your operating system, and if you want, you can add them. They can have very old school games, like really pretty much back in 2001 or 2002. But this one, it's refreshed, it's ready to go. So I think this is really awesome, because it kind of gives rid of the headache of people are not familiar with the Logitech software. This new software makes it a lot more easy for you to play around with it. And pretty much you could set up all your key bindings, what lighting zones you want. Same goes with the keyboard as well. You can set what lighting zones you want, what key functions you want to add, also macros as well. You can add all that stuff. So as soon that game is ready to launch, it automatically changes the light. So right now, my default configuration at desktop only. I'll show you the keyboard as well. So basically, that is my default one is at desktop. And then when I play Overwatch, I have a different type of lighting, which I'll show you right now. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me bring out the webcam for you guys can see. That way you don't have to look at the screen. So let me activate this bad boy. And you guys gonna see right here. Let me give it a little bit of light, so bear with me. So right there you see a little bit light. As you see right now, that's how my configuration is on that setup. If you want to know why I picked this color, I'm gonna let you guys guess right there, but let's continue. So pretty much, let's say for Overwatch, this will be for Overwatch right here. I have it set up. I know you can't see that well, but that's orange, and it's kind of like rain with blue everywhere. And my mouse, I left it fully lit with the bluish scroll wheel and the orange logo. So pretty much any game that you have and you want to configure your setup the way you want to, only for that game, you don't want to use it for desktop, this software, it's really hands down, it's really good and very, very easy to use. Now, if you wonder how can I surface tune my mouse, that's another another easy way to do it. So basically you can click on this mouse and hit that little G43 settings, and then right there it gives you the option you want to add a different surface, or you have a new mouse pad, you want to put that, you want to tune the surface to that mouse pad with this mouse for it to be well known, for it to be optimized and perform really well, which I think that's kind of a little bit gimmick, but you know what, I do it anyway. That's just me. There's really no difference. As you see, I had the G840 gaming mouse mat, and then of course you have to go to the process to tune it, all that stuff, and you're good to go. Same thing with the of course you got your settings right here. Want to, and you can really go even further. You can add a new board effect if you really want to, but I leave it alone as well. So pretty much another thing, I know one person commented this, can I program a sniper button? Which yes you can, but you have to program on one of the buttons on your mouse to do that. But I think if you have the G502, I think it does that automatically. Again, I don't have that mouse. I don't know how it is with the new software. So if somebody has the G502 and really has that experience, please let me know down in the comments. I'd really love to know. So pretty much the G403, I believe the G Pro wire, not the wireless, but the Pro, has two lighting zones, the scroll wheel and the logo. And I believe the three of them was the G502 and the G903, which is the wireless ambidextrous mouse. You can now change different colors. So say for example, let's pretend if I had the G903 right here right now, I would have it at least maybe red here and then red on the DPI indicator and probably white on, no, well actually you can't light up the scroll. Actually take that back. I apologize. I believe you cannot light up the scroll wheel on the G903, so I take that back. And I think also as well with the 502 side, now remember I take that right back. So pretty much you only can light up the logo and the DPI indicator, and pretty much that. Again, I apologize if I forgot. I don't have those products for a while. Now, also so pretty much if you don't need to, pretty much if you have the 810 as well, the Orion or the G Pro, the 10 keyless. This software is also as well compatible. I'm not sure for the G303. Maybe it is, but again, I might be wrong. Again, that's something you have to go to the website yourself. Now, this is the DPI speed. You can adjust up to, let me see, you can adjust up to 1, 3. That's it, up to 5. And really easy to move. All you have to do is drag it out and delete. Drag it out, delete. Drag it out, delete. And drag it out and delete. But let me put that one back because I kind of want it. I have this one at 450 for sure. So that's it. So that's the way I have my sensitivity set up for Overwatch as well. And also I believe was my default. Okay, that is my default as well. So that's basically the way I have it set up. That's now I'm kind of thinking, did I have it at 450 or 400 while I was playing Overwatch? Questionable. So pretty much the software is really good. If you have a Logitech gaming peripherals and they're compatible, I would give them a shot. And if you want to also, let's say if I still have this installed and I'm not used to it, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you don't like the new one, uninstall it, because if you try to use the old one, it's gonna tell you to use the new Logitech G HUB beta, so you can try out. But just try out, get used to it. That's the same way I did. I had to get used to it, understand it, really go to the tutorials. And there's one thing I forgot to mention. Let's go back. Also, now you can get different lighting effects. I'm sorry. So you can download these you can download these configuration and put it into your keyboard to see if you like it. So you can really go crazy, berserk, or you can create your own and put it down there as well. So it's up to you. So pretty much you can go nuts over here. This is like RGB heaven for some people. And of course, you can go to different profiles as well. Wow, this is really good. Logitech is really stepping up to the plate. So pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, and also I forgot to mention one more thing as well. You don't have to worry about creating an account with them, just like SteelSeries or Razer. It's pretty much install the software. Whatever games you have, you can configure them the way you want it, and pretty much that's it. So pretty much I'm gonna leave right there. Hope this video is helpful. As always, any questions, you can really go with I forgot to mention this. Jesus. So I see right here you can reprogram the commands, the macros, the system, all that stuff, which pretty much it will work for different profiles along you configure. So pretty much I hope again this thing will be helpful. If not, then I'm sorry. But any questions, you know what to do. Answer the questions down in the comment section. And in the meantime, enjoy this video as always. Comment, subscribe, please be safe. And also I'll talk to you guys later. Any questions, you already know what to do. And also I'm gonna do the unboxing video. I'm gonna upload it for the G513, and also a Razer Naga, which is not mine, it's my brother who he wanted to get it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and take care.